Full-time reaction, Hearts 2, Celtic 0. Just myself today to react to that. Obviously difficult to take. Big opportunity coming into this, a lifeline yesterday with Rangers getting beat at Ibrox by Motherwell. A bit of chaotic first half. We get the penalty 11 minutes in and you're just looking for Ida to put it away, and he goes down the middle. Clark saves it with his legs. It's a really poor penalty. He took two brilliant ones at Hibs, but that was really poor, and the ball comes back out to the halfway line for Carter Vickers, whips a ball into Yang, and then the next thing you know we're down to 10 men. It's hard. I've seen a quick clip back before we came on to record there, the red card. Difficult in it, maybe by the letter of the law it is, but he's took a touch on his chest, I think, to try and control the ball. And Alex Cochrane comes steaming in and he has got a high foot. I don't think there's really any contact on Cochrane. I think a yellow card could have sufficed, but that's a difficult one, and then we're down to 10 men and it's difficult after that. This is a difficult place to come with 11 men. Never mind being a man down for 85 minutes when you think about the added time in both halves. Difficult for us. We go 4-3-2. I think we worked hard but no quality. I think we really struggled in midfield after the red card. I think Awata had a poor day. He obviously gets robbed near the halfway line and Shanklin scores, but it gets ruled out for offside just before half time. That gets us a reprieve, and you think if we can hang in at 1-0, there's maybe something for us in the second half if we can build some momentum, but we really struggled to work it through midfield. I think Bernardo and O'Reilly had a graveyard shift because Iwata's in the central position, but they've got to work wide as well in that three-man midfield when we go down to 10 men. Bernardo comes off at half-time, Kyogo replaces him, and we did have one or two chances in the second half, but it never really felt like we were going to score. Zander Clark had one or two saves to make, but really difficult for us. I think we looked tired at times. As I say, I think Awata struggled, Matt O'Reilly struggled in midfield. Really lack of quality for Maeda in wide positions when he got in promising areas. When you're down to 10 men at a place like this, you need to make the most of your openings, even if it's half chances. Breaking in at the Hearts defence, you need to be clean, you need to find some quality, and we really struggled to do that to get back in the game. The penalty is a farce. There's not a fan or a Hearts player in that stadium that's claiming for it, but after a 3-4 minute VAR delay, Don Robertson goes to the monitor and he gives it. I haven't actually seen it back yet. I've only read messages for people who are watching the game on the telly. Awata, it seems like it's behind him. I've seen a few posts about the rule change, where I think he's shoved as well. Actually, I think if you're shoved in the motion and it hits your hand, I don't think he's aware of where his hand is. And as I say, there's absolutely no claim for a penalty from a Hearts player or from a Hearts supporter. Nobody had a clue what was going on in the stadium, to be honest, and that harps back to the problems with VAR. I've come full circle with it. I think I was supportive of it in terms of getting the right decision and trying to eliminate subjectivity, but it's increased subjectivity tenfold, and you can make excuses for the technology itself because it's the referees and the video assistant referees making the decisions, but at the end of the day, it allows these things to be forensically analysed, and they watch it from every angle and they try and find fault. John Beaton in VAR today, I don't think it's ever a penalty in a million years, but that's where the sport is. And listen, we know that the officials in this country are in absolute shambles, and then we're 1-0 down. Of course, Grant puts away the penalty for Hearts, as Ida couldn't do for us at the other end, and we find ourselves 1-0 down and down a man, down a goal at half time, and as I say, we just couldn't find anything in the second half. As I say, I thought Awata really struggled in the game. Kelly came on late to replace him. It's so difficult without Callum McGregor. That's a big talking point as well. I think Rodgers confirmed before the game he's not going to be back before the international break. Huge blow for us. We'd have needed his experience and calmness today in the middle of the park, particularly once we get down to 10 men. A huge miss for us. Other than that, just a real lack of quality. I thought we were poor on second balls, but it's hard to be good on second balls when you're a man down at a place like this. So there you go. That'll do us for full-time reaction. Sorry it's no longer video with another one of the guys on today, but that's it when you've got 500 supporters coming to a place like this. We go into the Scottish Cup now against Livingston next week. See you then.